Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Sekou Kone out on loan by United, and bad news along with a brutal comment from Daniel Farke before the game. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Manchester United youngster Sekou Kone set for loan move. Manchester United are once again expected to make use of the January transfer window to aid the development of their most promising academy talents. The club have long employed this period to introduce young players to the physicality and mental demands of senior football through carefully chosen loan moves. Sekou Kone is poised to head out on loan, with Ineos-owned FC Lausanne-Sport emerging as the current frontrunners. The 19-year-old defensive midfielder, who arrived from Malian side Guiders FC in the summer of 2024, is widely regarded as a talent with an extremely high ceiling. Interest in his services is plentiful, with more than 10 clubs reportedly keen on securing him. Having been named in senior matchday squads under Ruben Amorim last season, Kone has already shown glimpses of the manager's faith in his long-term potential. A permanent step-up to the first team had seemed on the cards this campaign, only for cruel luck to intervene. The teenager suffered a serious head injury resulting in a fractured eye socket, which brought his progress to an abrupt halt. The setback kept him sidelined for several weeks, with Kone only returning to action in November. There is no question about his ability, but recurring injuries have unfortunately deprived him of valuable development time at a critical stage in his career. A loan spell for the remainder of the season appears both sensible and essential. Daniel Farke has grim warning and brutal dig ahead of United clash. Manchester United are set to make the trip to Elland Road to face Leeds United in the 20th round of the 2025-2026 Premier League season. The Red Devils currently sit in 6th place in the table with 30 points, having secured 8 victories, 6 draws, and 5 defeats thus far. Meanwhile, the hosts are positioned 16th with 21 points from 5 wins, 6 draws, and 8 losses. Leeds United have shown real resilience in their recent outings, defeating Chelsea at home and holding Liverpool to a draw on 2 occasions over their last 6 matches, making them a formidable opponent that Manchester United cannot afford to underestimate. Despite this encouraging form, the Whites head into the fixture amidst a severe injury crisis and disciplinary issues that have forced manager Daniel Farke to rethink his options ahead of a congested schedule at the start of 2026. 4 key players will be unavailable for the clash against United. In defense, Joe Rodon remains sidelined in the treatment room. The influential centre-back suffered a serious ankle ligament injury during a heavy collision in the Boxing Day fixture. The medical team has confirmed that Rodon will require at least another 2 weeks before he can resume full training with the first team, leaving Leeds' backline without their premier central defensive partnership. On the wing, Daniel James, renowned for his blistering pace, continues his recovery from a thigh injury. The winger is not expected to return to action until the end of January, significantly diminishing Leeds' threat on the flanks, where their counter-attacks have often caused problems for opponents. Midfielder Sean Longstaff, who joined the club relatively recently, has been unable to deliver his full potential due to a recurring calf problem. He is currently undergoing a specialized rehabilitation program to ensure there are no setbacks upon his eventual return. The most keenly felt absence, however, is that of captain Ethan Ampadu. The Wales international midfielder must serve a 1-match ban following an accumulation of yellow cards. His 5th booking, picked up in the intense encounter against Liverpool earlier in January, represents a major blow to the Whites. Without Ampadu, Leeds lose a vital leader and the primary shield in midfield. Farke remains deeply frustrated by the yellow card awarded to Ampadu against Liverpool for what he described as an instinctive, unintentional handball. He has labelled the referee Chris Kavanagh's decision as lacking common sense. The Leeds boss has acknowledged the scale of the challenge facing his side. Losing their captain to suspension at a time when Rodon and Longstaff are already out-injured is far from ideal. Nevertheless, he views it as an opportunity for other squad members to step up and demonstrate their quality in front of the Elland Road faithful. Farke has also voiced strong criticism of the fixture schedule, describing it as utterly mad. The team did not request an early kickoff so soon after their exertions at Anfield. In contrast, Manchester United benefit from extra recovery time, but Leeds must simply adapt to the circumstances. The Whites travel to Anfield on New Year's Day and have been granted precious little rest before facing an early Sunday start. Farke highlighted that Manchester United enjoyed 2 additional days of recovery and played their previous match at home, while Leeds endured a lengthy journey from Liverpool. The manager has warned his players against any complacency, stressing that previous victories over big teams count for nothing if focus is lost. There is no room for self-satisfaction. The squad must remain alert and humble, as the Premier League can be brutally unforgiving. Despite their depleted resources, Farke has promised to field 11 players ready to battle with everything they have. He is hopeful that the electric atmosphere at Elland Road will compensate for the physical toll of the hectic schedule and provide the extra energy needed to claim points. On the other side, Manchester United arrived at Elland Road with genuine ambition to secure victory and bolster their standing in the upper reaches of the table. Although they hold advantages in terms of rest and the host personnel shortages, manager Ruben Amorim is expected to select his strongest available lineup to avoid any nasty surprises akin to those suffered by Chelsea and Liverpool in recent weeks. Manchester United weigh up future as Bruno Fernandes linked with Saudi move. Manchester United appear to be entering a transitional phase as speculation intensifies regarding the future of their talismanic captain, Bruno Fernandes. The 31-year-old Portuguese international, whose current contract at Old Trafford is set to expire at the end of next season, has reportedly attracted significant interest from the Saudi Pro League. With the club mindful of his contract situation, United officials may feel compelled to cash in on their prized asset sooner rather than later to avoid losing him for a diminished fee. Despite the ongoing rumors, Fernandes remains a pivotal figure in Amorim's side, boasting a commendable return of 5 goals and 7 assists from 17 Premier League outings this term. However, his evolving role on the pitch has redefined what the club requires from a potential successor. Often deployed as a deep-lying playmaker in a double pivot, Fernandes has balanced his creative duties with defensive responsibilities, making the search for a replacement a complex tactical puzzle. The hierarchy at Old Trafford is reportedly scouring the market for a player capable of winning back possession while possessing the vision to instigate rapid transitions. This perfect profile has led United scouts to the Bundesliga, where Stuttgart's Angelo Stiller has emerged as a primary candidate. At 24 years of age, Stiller has become a cornerstone of the German side, offering a blend of youthful energy and technical composure that has caught the eye of several European giants. Stiller's statistics this season make for impressive reading, with 1 goal and 6 assists across 25 appearances. More tellingly, data suggests the German midfielder's profile aligns remarkably well with that of Fernandes. He currently outperforms the United captain in dual success rates and forward passes, whilst nearly matching his dribbling efficacy. This statistical overlap suggests that Stiller could not only fill the void left by Fernandes but potentially offer a more robust presence in the heart of the midfield. From a financial perspective, a move for Stiller appears to be a particularly shrewd piece of business. With a reported price tag of approximately £43 million, the German would likely cost significantly less than the windfall United could expect from a Saudi-led pursuit of Fernandes. In essence, the Red Devils could facilitate a straight swap in financial terms, replacing a veteran nearing the twilight of his career with a burgeoning talent 7 years his junior. However, the timing of such a significant reshuffle remains a point of contention among the Old Trafford faithful. While some suggest a January departure could be on the cards to expedite the rebuild, most insiders believe a summer exit is far more plausible. Disrupting the squad midway through a campaign is always a gamble, and United would likely prefer to navigate the remainder of the season with their captain's experience before sanctioning a sale. That said, the atmosphere surrounding Fernandes has grown increasingly clouded. The midfielder recently expressed his dismay following reports that the club were open to selling him during the previous summer window. Such public admissions of friction suggest that the relationship between player and club may be reaching a natural conclusion, and if a lucrative offer arrives this January, United's resolve could be severely tested. The prospect of losing a player of Fernandes' caliber is daunting, yet the emergence of Stiller provides a glimmer of optimism for a club looking to modernize its engine room. If United can successfully navigate the negotiations with Stuttgart, they may find themselves with a more balanced midfield capable of competing at the highest level for years to come. It represents a bold shift in strategy, moving away from established superstars towards data-driven recruitment. As the January transfer window progresses, all eyes will be on Manchester to see if the club decides to pull the trigger on this midfield overhaul. Whether Fernandes departs in the coming weeks or says his final goodbyes at the end of the season, the groundwork for a post-Bruno era is clearly being laid. For United supporters, the potential arrival of a player like Angelo Stiller represents a fascinating new chapter in the club's ongoing evolution. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.